The frames had not moved. It was only what was inside them that kept changing. The house sat at the end of a gravel road, 2 miles from the nearest paved surface, and it held the particular silence of a place that had absorbed years of other people's lives. Claire arrived on a Sunday with a key code, a handwritten list of instructions, and 7 days to fill. The Harmon family had left for a coastal trip. She was to water the plants, collect the post, and make sure nothing went wrong. The photographs lined the hallway in 2 neat rows, the Harmons at a lake, a birthday, candles blurred by motion, children at various ages, a husband slightly out of focus, a wife always smiling at something beyond the camera's edge. Claire passed them on the first night without slowing. By the 3rd night, she slowed. The lake photograph. The children in it were younger than she remembered, not dramatically, not cartoonishly, just slightly. The way a memory degrades at the edges and you only notice when you look directly at it. She told herself the light was different. The hallway ran east-west and caught the evening sun at an angle that did strange things to color. She told herself that. She photographed every frame on night 3. Stood in the hallway with her phone raised, moving methodically from left to right, the flash throwing each image into flat clinical light. 17 photographs in total. She filed them in an album labeled Harmon House and did not look at them again until night 5. The people were gone. Every frame held a room. Interior shots, each one a different part of the house, captured from a high corner angle, like a security feed. Like something watching from above. The living room, the kitchen, the spare bedroom where Claire slept. Each photograph sharp and deliberate, each room empty. The frames themselves had not moved. She checked. She held her phone's images against each physical frame, aligning them by the molding, by the nail holes, by the faint rectangular shadows the frames had pressed into the wallpaper over years. The frames were identical. Only the images inside had changed. She did not sleep on night 5. On night 6, she sat at the kitchen table until 3 a.m., the lights on in every room, and then exhaustion made a decision her mind refused to. She woke in her clothes on top of the spare bedroom's covers with no memory of lying down. Her phone was on the pillow beside her. She opened it because that is what people do when they reach for something familiar in an unfamiliar darkness. The camera roll was open. The most recent album was not Harmon House. It was simply titled with a date, that night's date, and it contained 11 photographs. They were of her, sleeping, shot from the corner of the room near the wardrobe, from a height that suggested something elevated, something patient. Her face visible in several of them, eyes closed, chest rising, entirely unaware. The timestamps ran from 3:14 a.m. to 3:51 a.m. She had woken at 4. She stood and looked at the wardrobe corner, a bare wall, nothing mounted, nothing placed, nothing that could have held a camera or a phone. The angle in the photographs required a height of roughly 7 feet. Claire was 5'4". She had not stood in that corner. She had not taken those photographs. She did not look at the hallway frames again. She understood, in the specific and stomach-deep way that language comes too late to help, that the family in those photographs had not been removed. They had been moved, repositioned, and whatever had repositioned them had found something new to document. Outside, the gravel road ran 2 miles in the dark. Her car keys were where she'd left them. She had not moved toward them yet.